This is the viola tutorial for the Beatles, the opening section that is titled Got to Get You Into My Life. For the most part, it's not too hard until you start looking at the rhythm. So what I would suggest is when you're starting out with the rhythm and you're learning how to count the rhythm, take out all of the bowing, take out all of the slurs, and take out all of the ties. And then once you understand how the rhythm is just basically written, then add the ties to the program. So then you add the tie into your counting. Then once you get that, then when you're practicing, you can kind of slowly start to incorporate the bowings. But the rhythm is more important basically in the beginning than the bowings or anything else. I think probably the most difficult section here is 37 through 41. So if I just look at measure 37 and 38 without the ties and without the bowing, it's the first note is a half note, so that's 1. Then next one's going to be 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, and. So I hope that makes a little bit of sense. I took out all of the bowings, took out all of the ties, and it's just the basic rhythm. 1, 2, 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, and. Makes it a little easier that way. 1, 2, 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, and. So when I do that with my viola, I'm not going to worry about too much of the bowings that's written in. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3. 1, 2, 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, and. Now you probably noticed I did the hooks because anytime you have a dotted 8th to a 16th, hooks are pretty common, so that comes out naturally. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to try to add the first tie that was originally written in the music. That's from the half note D to the dotted 8th note D. So now I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, and. That's pretty much how I'm going to play that rhythm. So I've adapted the bowing a little bit to help me with my counting. 1, 2, 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, and. Now once you have that down, then you can add measure 39 and 40. So if I start right at measure 39, that rhythm is very similar. 1, 2, 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, and up. So 1, 2, 3, a 4, it's kind of hard. 1, 2, 3, a 4, 1, 2, 3, a 4, a 2, a 3, and a 1. 1, 2, 3, a 4, a 2, a 3, and a 1. So I think those are the hardest 4 bars, probably in the whole song. So if I start back at 37, 1, 2, 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, and 1, 2, 3, a 4, a 2, a 3, and 1, 2. And then after that, it kind of goes back to like the beginning. So when it goes to the counting part of this, got to get you into my life, take out the bowing, take out the ties, and just learn half note, dotted 8th, dotted 16th, dotted 8th, dotted 16th. Try to make it as simple as possible, and then add in the ties until you get super comfortable with it, and then throw in the bowing, okay? But don't get too caught up in the bowing. It's okay to leave that out while we're learning. And then, of course, hopefully you noticed that I was playing very slow. Once I get the rhythm, the ties, and the bowing, then I'll slowly start to move that tempo back up to, I think it was 120. But I started pretty slow. All right, I'm sure we'll have some more videos as we get closer. All right, you guys be good and be safe.